Hi friends, this is Archangel. So, what if simultaneous time existed? I was listening to some show the other day about multiple universes and dimensions. Anybody that follows quantum theory has come across the postulation that there are multiple simultaneous universes existing all at once, ranging from the finite to the infinite in number. And this backs up what many in the esoteric communities have said for centuries. Indeed, the spiritual community back this understanding that there is, in fact, simultaneous time and existence, where things might be similar yet slightly off from the procession of events that we know. For example, in one timeline, the Nazis actually won the war. In another timeline, the British won the American Revolution. In another timeline, Africans were not slaves, but rather whites were. Essentially, in one timeline, it is the planet of humans. Another is the planet of the apes. Furthermore, as a consequence of this theorem, you have different variations of you. In one dimension, you live in Russia. In another dimension, you are a musician. In another, you are rich, beautiful, and hung to your knees, etc. Oh, wait, that sounds familiar. Well, except for the rich part. Perhaps this is all fanciful, or perhaps it is, in fact, actuality. These are very advanced concepts that have been out there for a while, and they are very hard for our linear start, stop, beginning, end type human perceptions to comprehend. But indeed they are plausible, if not required, by certain universal theories or models of higher power which we are part of. Anyhow, in this video, I was listening to some female speak about the secret space program, and she started into the multidimensionality of our existence, and offhandedly said, in one universe, women are not suppressed, they are in charge. Then my mind snapped on that little propaganda piece, like a steel trap. Wait, hold up. In some other universe, women run the show? That's not some other timeline, that's this universe, sister. Furthermore, some postulate that we can jump timelines, so that one of your alternate selves in another timeline learns a trait, the violin, for example, and then you, in this timeline, have access to the skills of your alternate, so that you could pick up the violin and simply have an uncanny knack for playing it, not knowing where this came from. Now, whether females have always ruled here, or whether timelines have crossed, and we merged into the female supremacy timeline and dimension, whatever happened, ladies, rejoice! We are in the universe timeline where you are living deities, where males are your drooling slaves, where you rule mate selection, relationships, social interactions. Nearly everything is tilted in your favor. What is with these marches? You run the show here. You are in charge. You are exalted. This is your timeline, and males can see that, which is why many males are walking away from you and your society, while others are killing themselves to escape this place that hates males. You see, there is a saying, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world she didn't exist. I say she because throughout various lore and conspiracy, the devil is found to be in league with or influencing those who run the show on Earth. And so, one eventually realizes that the greatest trick females ever pulled was convincing the world that they were oppressed victims, rather than the dictators over men in this realm. There is not some other universe where females rule. It is not some distant other dimension where females are exalted. It's this existence, this timeline that we all share, is where females are actually in charge. Females are in charge of offspring. Females are in charge of courtship rituals. Females are in charge of males through manipulation, and thus females are in charge of this realm. Hello, females are exalted and privileged. Males are devalued and expendable. Who again is exalted? Not males. And what evidence do I have? Oh, I don't know. Just let's see off the top of my head. Females enjoy value and worth of human life over males. Females enjoy all the legal rights of males. They drive, they own property, they vote. They have used the law to force their way into every male stronghold, such as military, business, etc. That doesn't sound like oppression, so there is no repression of females. They have all the rights males have, plus they have superior human life value because of their reproductive anatomy. So far, females are ahead of males in terms of total portfolio social worth. Then females have added perks because they are females. They enjoy lesser criminal sentencing standards. They are exempted from draft and selective service requirements. They get special status as females for employment. They get special recognition as entrepreneurs. They are absolutely coddled by the state with benefits ranging from female health care to welfare to food assistance to cash assistance to bill paying assistance to cell phone assistance. And all these things are magnified if they have a kid, or maybe a dozen. Kids are income to many females. And of course, females enjoy presumption of motherhood, so more often than not, they are guaranteed to get the kids and thus be guaranteed to be eligible for one or all of these state-based entitlements meant for the children, which she gets to control and feast off of. Females enjoy rape shield laws and presumption of innocence. Females enjoy the freedom from genital defacement at birth. Females enjoy the bonanza that divorce affords them. Half is crap, perhaps alimony, child support, and these are just a few things that females enjoy along with the same legal rights as males and their superior human life value. Then there are social perks. Females want chivalry, doors open, dates paid for, flat tires changed. Females can mock or even strike a male without consequence, since we brainwash everyone not to hit females. And if a male does strike back, white knights step in to spare her the consequences of her actions. Females enjoy the encouraged practice of artificially selling themselves with makeup, heels, padded underwear, or push-up bras. They can play the victim card, the sex card, the motherhood card in order to get what they want in any situation. They can besmirch and criticize all day long. Yet, if you criticize them, it's harassment. So, females enjoy the same legal rights as males, plus they get extra legal perks that males do not get, plus they get extra special social perks because they are females. And to top it all off, they get seats in the life raft because they have a uterus and mammaries. They have superior life worth compared to males. Wow, it sounds like females are running this planet, this timeline. The only thing left to do is take corporate and governmental visibility, meaning that females want to be the faces of government or corporation. They only need to be seen in these positions. That's all females have left to take. Visibility, because they already run things. Look at everything they have over males. Males are their puppets, and they have used males to get what they want. All that is left for females is to take all male accomplishments and put shock collars around their necks. But then, why would the true rulers want to get their hands dirty? Let the man-apes continue to take the flack and the fall for the real dictators having their nails done at the mall. Yes, but guys already know these things. So let's look at the timeline from another angle. If we were in a place where females were visibly in charge, where females dominated government and industry, where females made the majority of the labor force, and females thus paid the majority of the taxes, a place where males were granted special status in business ownership or employment seeking because of their sex, if males were granted insane settlements and child support in divorce cases, if males could physically strike or attack a female and then have ambient females rush in to defend him from harm, if males could augment their appearance with all kind of artificial colors or heels or padded underwear and sell themselves to females, and when females saw them without all this crap on and cried foul, then guys could say they were selfish pigs who objectified them as superficial toys and did not care about them for who they are. If guys could get all out of shape and go on dude walks where they demanded more coddling and pampering, a place where the mainstream media encouraged dudes to be nasty and gluttonous BBMs, big beautiful men. If males were given equal rights to women, plus societal courtesies, like having their doors opened, dates and bills paid, having chicks carry males' groceries, and snake their toilets clogged with male hygiene tissues, a place where females were the majority of the innovation, discovery, and intellectual expansion, yet guys came in and usurped all the female accomplishments and claimed they were better, smarter, and faster, a place where males confiscated female accomplishment with sayings like, "Behind every good woman, there is a better man." A place where males complained about receiving less pay despite the fact that women were far more productive and stable if men ran the relationships and controlled the dating and sexual encounters. A place where chicks stood around and bragged about how great their man was and that their boyfriend or husband was the boss and that their man is their salvation and saved them from a destitute life of fast food, cats, and vibrators every night. A place where females went around repeating happy males, happy trails. A place where little girls were taught to suck it up and protect and provide for the precious men. At the same time, boys were coddled, their every tear fussed over. A place where male life was superior in worth, where males and their anatomy were exalted and worshipped with reverence and desire by females who mocked their own genitalia for male entertainment. A place where male happiness was paramount and female suffering was marginalized. A place where females were told to woman up and provide and protect for the miraculous angelic males. A place where females mocked themselves and their sex just to make males smile. Where females competed for male attention or worked their hands to the bone to afford a car or clothes or a nice apartment in order to win male affections. A place where females fed male ego by posting comments on every selfie males put on social media. Where females were woman enough to wear blue and support male issues and male movements that pretend to be about equal rights for men and women. A place where chicks drooled over males and hung on every word males said or simply waited for the opportunity to be useful and do something, anything, for a male. Carry their stuff, open their doors, let them ahead of females in line, beat up other females that even try to put their hands on males. A timeline where females fought the wars and died in protection of males, where males were exempt from being forced into armed conflict. If we inhabited a place that in any way resembled this, where males could do no wrong, and if they did, it was the fault of a female somewhere that influenced them. If we were in this place, then yes, we could reasonably assert that existence, that timeline, as female abusive, female oppressive. But we all know the opposite is reality. The opposite is where we live. Yeah, in another timeline, another existence, females are not oppressed. They run things. Are you freaking kidding me? That's this timeline. I'm so sorry to report, but we are in the timeline where females are exalted, females are coddled, females are in charge. Now, I wonder, the timeline where males are truly loved and cared for? What would that be like? My friends, do not fall for the propaganda. Stand with me, live free.